Hello and welcome to the Valley News Now Network. Duke Schindler here with you, and we got a special interview on the docket today. You know, the preseason rankings, they are out for NCAA hockey, and the UND Fighting Hawks coming in at number 11 in the country, and they could be in for a massive season. So that's why we're bringing in a special guest today to talk about what's coming to UND hockey, and specifically Ralph Engelstad Arena. We want to welcome in the general manager of the arena, Jody Hodgson. Jody, how are we doing today?
Hey, good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. We got your press release on all these upcoming things here for the hockey season, so we just kind of want to walk everyone through it here and about these new fan experiences for a great new season there in Grand Forks, Jody. Especially with just puck drop here in a couple days versus Manitoba. We saw that you have a party on the plaza, Jody. So just tell me, what's that going to be all about? What are you excited for there?
Yeah, we're really excited to kick off the season Saturday afternoon with our party on the plaza before the home opener. It's going to run from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. right in front of the Ralph on our front plaza. We've got an entertainment stage. We're going to have a live band there. We'll have 32 Below cranking out some hits for our fans to enjoy. And we'll have some beverages out there. People will be able to grab a drink and enjoy what looks to be some great weather and listen to some great live music as they get ready for the hockey game.
Awesome. And is this going to be, the only kind of party on the plaza you guys have planned for this year? Or, if it goes really well, maybe plan another?
Yeah, it'll be our only outdoor pregame party of the year. Our weather isn't very kind to too many of those during the year, but we love to start the year off with it.
For sure. And I see here that, just going through that press release, these new 50-50 raffle nights here. Are we going to have these every game day at the Ralph? And what are these pots looking like?
Yeah, we got lots of different promotions planned for our 50-50 raffle. We've got some nights where we'll have a $50,000 guaranteed pot. We'll have some other nights where we'll sweeten the pot early to put some money in it to drive the game. And then we've got a couple of nights that we'll use to try and generate some revenue for our hockey program's NIL fund. So we're really excited about the 50-50 this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Great for the fans out there. Not only can you enjoy some great UND hockey, but maybe come home with a nice little pot with you there too. Kind of going into the concessions aspect here, Jody, available this season. There's plenty of places around the country here that they're only raising their prices. Looks like I don't think we're going to see any price increases this year.
Yeah, we're really aware of the total cost of attendance, right? What it takes families and people to attend events. So we're holding the line on our concessions prices this year. We're proud to announce that we don't have any price increases in all of our fans' favorites with our beer and bottled soda and water and hot dogs, popcorn, pretzels, and all the products we have to sell. We're going to hold the line on that from a pricing standpoint and try and make sure that we remain as friendly to our family and fans as we can.
Certainly. And one of the things that definitely caught my eye there at the concessions is going to be the Bernie's kiosk there. I saw that there's going to be a potential tater tot hot dish on the menu there. Is this something new that you guys are doing?
Yeah, you know what? Bernie's restaurant here in East Grand Forks is it's one of those iconic places in our community, and we're trying to bring the community into our building and extend our building out into the community. So what better way to do that than to have a Bernie's portable kiosk on our concourse, and they'll offer some Midwestern comfort food favorites like Nefla soup and tater tot hot dish and chili and cornbread. So we're really excited to add them to the mix.
And thank you for getting that right, by the way. It's tater tot hot dish, not casserole. I'm a Minnesotan myself. I stand true to that. Well, that's great here, Jody. And then, is there anything else from concessions that we should be excited about, that these UND fans should be excited about?
Yeah, something else we'll launch this year is what we call our Palace Tea. So that, in our minds, is the beginnings of a signature cocktail at Ralph Engelstad Arena. If people think of a whiskey sour or a vodka sour with some boba pearls in it, we're going to sell that at all of our bars this season, and it'll be a fan favorite for sure.
Certainly. I know the bubbles have been a huge craze here lately. I'm not the biggest fan. That the texture of them kind of gets to me, but my girlfriend cannot get enough of those. And I'm like, all right, hey, to each their own, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, then talking about the game day experience itself a little bit here, Jody. I saw there may be some updates on the parking situation. What are people going to be needing to know heading into the season?
Yeah, for fans that are not part of our Champions Club program or that don't have a Champions Club hang tag, I would encourage them to visit our website at theralph.com and take a look at the parking and directions information. We have lots of adjacent parking lots that are operated by other parties and other individuals. And there's also free on-street parking both to the east and the south of the venue. So for those that don't have an on-site hang tag, I would encourage them to visit our website and take a look at the information that's available to them there before they make their trip to the Ralph.
Right. Nothing worse than heading into a parking situation where you have no idea what's happening there. And then also looking at kind of the mobile ticketing and game day app that you guys have, looks like people can really participate in more than watching the game.
Yeah, for sure. With the mobile ticketing platform that's utilized now, we like to say, hey, we're always full and never sold out. Like even on nights when the primary inventory is sold, our season ticket holders have an opportunity to post their tickets for resale if they can't use them. So even on a night that you think might otherwise be sold out, there's always inventory available from others who can't use it. And we'd encourage everybody to visit Ticketmaster.com to take a look and compare tickets for different games and find a way to come on out.
For sure. And then with that game day app too, correct me if I'm mistaken, sounds like you can kind of, try to guess who's going to score the first goal or things of that nature, where you can kind of guess the score for some prizes. So what's that all entail?
Yeah, the app is an interactive app, and I think it's a great way for fans to connect with the live experience when they're at a game, and would certainly encourage people to download that game day app and then enter it and use it when they're on site. We think it really enhances the fan experience.
Yeah, definitely. It's more than just watching the game. You can kind of participate in the game in a way too.
Yeah, exactly. For example, if they want to vote on the player of the game and that type of thing, they can have a say in what happens at the game.
For sure. And are there prizes that come with that if you guess it correctly? What are we kind of looking at there? Because now I'm interested.
Yeah, not so much. Not so much.
Gotcha. And then, for you, Jody, obviously you're the general manager here. Obviously, you've had a big hand in this, bringing the fan experience to a whole new level there at the Ralph. What are you most excited about for the fans this season?
Yeah, the launch of any season is certainly exciting for everybody, right? There's a lot of time and energy goes into it. We've got a great staff at the Ralph that put in a lot of time and energy to try and make sure our fans have a great experience. And what I'm most interested in, again, is just that shared experience that happens when our team scores and the crowd erupts or something great happens in a game. It's a lot of fun to be part of, and just looking ahead to the season with great optimism.
For sure, a lot to get excited about here, Jody. And, is there anything else that you'd like to mention about this fan experience coming up here that I may have missed or you'd like other fans to know?
No, I think that's about it. I think you hit on everything.
Perfect. Well, appreciate you here joining us, Jody. And make sure you hit a game at the Ralph this year. It sounds like the fan experience is going to be something to see here. So, Jody, like I said, appreciate you for hopping on.
Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Have a great day, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, Jody. You too.
Okay. See you soon.
Yep, we'll see ya.
See ya. Bye.
All right, that was Jody there with the general manager of the Ralph, giving us kind of a lowdown on what to expect this season. Obviously, it's going to be a great fan experience there. Go ahead and check out the new concession stands. Check out everything they got here. The game day app, there's going to be a lot of things going on there at UND Hockey. But for now, thank you very much for joining us here on Valley News Now. Duke Schindler here. We'll catch you later.